Hi, welcome to the Numeracy 5-a-day answers for the 31st of March. Feel free to pause the video now and get the video numbers, which might give you a hint for each of the questions if you're stuck on just one of them. Otherwise, we're going to go through the answers now. Okay, our first question. The first question says, what fraction of this shape is shaded? So here we've got a rectangle and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 squares. And it says what fraction of this shape is shaded? So we've got 10 squares, so let's put 10 on the denominator, and we've got 4 that are shaded. So it's going to be 4 tenths. But the question says give your answer in its simplest form. So in its simplest form, that would be, cancelling that down, would be 2/5. Our next question says name this solid. So this is a cylinder. So that's C-Y-L-I-N-D-E-R, cylinder. And the next question says draw the net of a square-based pyramid. So a square-based pyramid, I always think of the pyramids in Egypt. So you're going to have a square on the bottom, that's the base. Obviously use your ruler for this. And then you're going to have a triangle on each of the sides like so, and they will fold up to meet at the top, the apex at the top, so that they will look like that. So that will be the net of a square-based pyramid. Obviously use a ruler and a pencil. Okay, our next question. Our next question is a multiplication question, and we're going to do 37 multiplied by 18. So we're going to line them up like so. We're going to do 8 times 7. So 8 times 7 is 56. So put the 6 down, carry the 5. And 8 times 3 is 24, plus 5 is 29. So put 29 down. Next, we're going to do 10 times 37. So put the 0 down. 1 times 7 is 7, and 1 times 3 is equal to 3. So now I just need to add these together. So 6 plus 0 is 6. 9 plus 7 is 16, so put the 6 down, carry the 1. And 2 plus 3 plus 1 is 6, so the answer is 666. Okay, and our next question. Our next question is an addition question. We have got 2,837 plus 829. So again, let's line them up in columns. So 2837 and 829. And adding them together will give us 7 plus 9 is 16. So put the 6 down, carry the 1. 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 1 is 6. So put the 6 down. 8 plus 8 is equal to 16, so put the 6 down, carry the 1, and 3 plus 1 is equal to 3. So the answer would be 3,666. Okay, and our next question. Our next question is an angles question, and we're going to find this angle in the triangle. So we've got to find this missing angle x in this triangle. So the angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So let's add the two angles that we've been given and take that away from 180 degrees to see what's left. So we're going to do 75 plus 55. And when we do that, we get, well, 5 plus 5 is 10, so put the 0 down, carry the 1. And 7 plus 5 is 12, plus 1 is 13. So that will be 130 degrees. So these two angles add together to give you 130 degrees. So if we take those away from 180, we will see what's left. So 0 take away 0 is 0. 8 take away 3 is 5. And then 1 take away 1 is 0. So the answer would be 50 degrees. So this angle is equal to 50 degrees. Okay, and our last question. Our last question says circle all the multiples of 4. So here we've got a rectangle, and in that rectangle we've got some numbers. We have to circle all the ones that are multiples of 4. Now to do that means that the number will be in the 4 times table, such as 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and so on. So you could count up in 4s, or another way to do it for particularly large numbers, if you can divide it by 2 and by 2 again and get a whole number, that means it's in the 4 times tables. So let's do that. So 2 is obviously not in the 2 times tables, it's not a multiple of 4, so we're not going to circle that. 4 is a multiple of 4. 36, well, 9 times 4 is 36, so that is a multiple of 4. 16, well, 4, 8, 12, 16, that's a multiple of 4. And then we've got 4 numbers left here. We know if 2 is not, so let's see which one's a multiple of 4. So let's start off with 100. So to see if 100 is a multiple of 4, well, let's half it and half it again. Half of it is 50, and half of that is 25, and that's a whole number, so I'm going to circle it. Next, 54. So 54, half of 54 is 27, and half of that, well, that's an odd number, so if we're halving that, that's going to give us something 0.5. It's actually going to be 13.5, so that means that that's not a multiple of 4, it's not a whole number. Next one, 60, let's half it, that's 30, and half it again is 15, that's a whole number, so that means that 60 is a multiple of 4. 52, let's half it, that's 26, and half of that is 13, so that is a multiple of 4, and obviously 2 is not, and that's it.